Now we can start with the next chapter, that is structure of a C++ program. So I will show you how we can write code in C++ and what all the symbols mean here. So I can like you can see this example. We will go through each word and what it means, and then we will execute our program. So we will start from scratch. So first, like, we will use the include keyword. First, let's write the program and execute it. Then we can go through details like what each keyword means here. Yeah. So like let's write a simple hello world program here. So the file is called hello world.cpp. CPP stands for C++. So the file should end in extension of CPP for a C++ program. And we can name anything. I have named it hello world here. Now let's execute it using terminal first. So if you have G++ installed, then you can follow this command. First, like, you write G++ dash 13. So my G++ compiler is named as G++ 13. Your might be named as different, might be G++ or G++ dash 12, etc. And then we put the file name here. So hello world .cpp, and then we put dash small o flag, and here we say that where do we want the binary code to get stored. So I will name this hello world without any extension. Yeah. Now I press enter and my code got executed and a binary file is created. Let me show you in files. So if you see, this is the executable file we can use now to generate the output. So I will just like run this command /hello world. Now we can see that hello world is printed on the screen. Yeah, similar, like, we can execute this file in Sublime Text directly. It saves us a lot of time. We don't have to write commands in the terminal. So I will press Command plus B in Mac, and the output is generated in this output file. So for this, like, I have set up my Sublime Text for C++, and you can do the same. I'll be creating a video in future to set up Sublime Text for C++. So now let's go through each keyword and what it means in C++. So the first is the include keyword. So what it does is, there are many libraries which are provided by C++ compiler by default, and we can use this include directive. So whatever starts with hashtag, it is called a preprocessor directive, and we can use this include preprocessor directive to include some library from C++. And I'm using this bit/std_c++.h. So this means that it will provide all the libraries in one include statement. Yeah. And then we have using namespace std. So we will go through namespace in a while, but if I comment it this line, we will see that the compiler will throw an error here. So to resolve this, we'll have to like type something like this std ::cout, and similar here std : and l. So now if we execute this file, it should work as before. Yeah. So now we can see that hello world got generated. Now let's see what does the namespace mean in C++. So in C++, a namespace is a feature that allows you to group related code elements such as classes, functions, and variables into a named scope. Namespaces are used to avoid naming conflicts and to organize in a structured manner. STD is an inbuilt namespace that I just showed you in the example, and this comes from C++ standard library. It provides vast collection of classes, functions, and templates, and for various programming tasks, for example, cout and cin. And we can also create a custom namespace for ourselves, and let's see this through an example. So let's say I have here namespace math int add. So we'll go through functions in a while. Until then, you can just follow me with this code. We'll return a plus b. And now we can use this namespace So instead of hello world, let's type the output of this function. So we'll do like this: math colon 1 comma 2. So now what we'll do is it will go to the math namespace and then see the add function, and it will pass the argument 1 and 2, and we should get 3 as output here. So I will execute this program. Yeah, now we got 3. So if we write a line, for example, using namespace math, now we don't have to specify math colon colon in here, and it should work as before. Yeah. Similarly, we can say using namespace std. Now we don't have to type std colon colon to execute this program. Yeah, it worked as before. So this using namespace, what it means is we'll be able to use the variables or functions inside this namespace without typing std colon colon or math colon colon. So this is how we use a namespace in a C++ program, and we don't have to care about custom namespace for competitive program, because we'll just be using this line like using namespace std, and we'll use all the things from std here. We don't need to create custom namespace for competitive programming.